What is up, YouTube? This is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, here with a very exciting war recap for you guys. I am over here at W.A.R. Raiders Jr., and they had an arranged matchup with FYSB Unbuckled. And both of these clans are feeder clans. W.A.R. Raiders Jr. is obviously a feeder for W.A.R. Raiders, and FYSB Unbuckled is the feeder for FYSB. And it's really kind of a misnomer to call either of these clans feeders because they definitely don't act like it. As you guys can see, the score was very, very close. As a matter of fact, I was not in this war, by the way. I was just here observing with my mini, and FYSB Unbuckled won by 0.43%. Otherwise, it was a tie in terms of stars. So congrats to both clans. I mean, these were some very tough bases. W.A.R. Raiders Jr. obviously had some help with the base designs from many of the members from Spartan's Legacy and W.A.R. Raiders, which are the two main clans in the SLR family of clans. But anyway, guys, let's go ahead and just get to some attacks. I'm going to start off with number one here. This very high percentage 2-star attack by Rick Ross on a Max Town Hall 10. And Rick Ross is coming in here with dragons. This is something that I've never really seen before. I mean, gosh, I'd have to reach way back to recall the last time I saw dragons on a Town Hall 10. But it obviously worked out for him, just kind of spamming his dragons here. And it kind of makes sense, I guess, because he is going up against a Max Town Hall 10 with lower level heroes. Level 22 King and level 20 Queen, which, you know, for a Town Hall 10 is pretty low. And, you know, he's just using his spells in all the right places, and those level 5 dragons are just powering through this base, guys. The first Inferno Tower goes down. You know, the dragons at this point, you know, because the Town Hall was offset, they were able to take out that Town Hall relatively easy, and they've already taken out 2 of the 4 air defenses, so a big portion of this base is vulnerable to those dragons just getting extra percentage at this point. But once they get to 50%, guys, that's pretty much the whole story. And we're gonna go ahead and fast forward through the rest of this because they just slowly make their way through this base, getting picked off by a few defenses here and there. And Rick Ross sends in his heroes just to grab some extra percentage. So a really nice attack by Rick Ross, very creative. Haven't seen anything like that in a very long time. Alright, let's go ahead and check out this attack on number 10 by As a Plays Clash. There were 2 or 3 people that we brought in from other DWA clans just to match weights. FYSB Unbuckled obviously knew about any of our you know, substitutions. But, you know, we had to include them. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Because FYSB Unbuckled had some pretty different weights from W.A.R. Jr., so we had to throw in some weights from other DWA clans. But As a Plays Clash is actually from Immoral Thieves, which is an absolutely fantastic clan. They're a very recent addition to the DWA, the Digital Warlords Associated. But As a Plays Clash is coming in here with 1 Lone Loon just to pick off that cannon. That's a free defense, basically. 1-for-1 trade. Always do it if you can. Very efficient. Coming in here with those hogs just to grab that Lava Hound from the CC. This was a cleanup attack, so Asa knew what was in the CC, obviously. And he's doing the whole healer archer trick, which was the right call in the space. And he's going to come in on the opposite side with his kill squad because obviously he does not want any of his wizards or his queen engaging with that Lava Hound. So with the CC out of the way, he is coming in here with 3 golems, coming in here with a pretty heavy kill squad. And I'm not sure what that poison was for. It's a little too early for a swag poison at that point, but in any case, I got nothing for you guys. Maybe he was expecting that skeleton trap to pop a little bit sooner. I have no idea. But he opens up the core of this base with all those earthquake spells and gains access to just a huge portion of the base. With that central wall hub taken out, you know, pretty much the guts of this base are accessible to his kill squad. He's only got 1 heal for his hogs, but because he's got all those golems in the center tanking for the defenses, tanking for his hogs, you know, 1 heal is really going to be all he needs. I doubt he even needed that, to be perfectly honest. But in any case, at this point, there's just 1 archer tower left and no bombs, and it's pretty much over, guys. Obviously, that mortar is still standing, but mortars in war attacks are pretty much useless. So there you have it, guys. Very interesting attack by As a Plays Clash. Loved it. Very nice job, man. All right, let's go ahead and move it right along. I've got a few other videos to edit tonight, and it is already late. Let's see, we got number 12 here. Number 12 by Digitas. Let's just call him D. All right. D is coming in here with a just a shattered goho with good old fashioned witches and 3 loons to grab this. 3 loons to grab one archer tower. I'm sorry, guys. I've only seen these attacks once. So I'm not quite sure that was the best. Oh, no, excuse me. He used 2 loons, so that's fine. 2 loons for 1 archer tower is great, especially when there's a risk that one of those exposed defenses could pull one of your golems. Of course, his golems were deployed way too far for that to be an issue. But either way, 2 for 1 trade is definitely not bad, especially when it's going to help out with hog pathing, guys. If you've got a really far outlying defense, it's going to cause your hogs to path just way out there. It's better to just take out that defense with a couple loons. But in any case, a Lava Hound does pop out of the CC, which is problematic in the sense that it just wastes so much time. Your queen just sits there pounding on that Lava Hound, and obviously her DPS isn't going anywhere else in the base. It's just being wasted on that Lava Hound while the golems are dying and all that fun stuff. So Lava Hounds can really be problematic in clan castles. Of course, it makes it easier for cleanup attacks because you can do the whole healer archer trick, but on first attacks, a Lava Hound can be quite an issue. But D is now coming in here with his hogs, just kind of spreading them out over this northeastern portion of the base so that they converge on that expo. Some really nice pathing, I thought. You can tell that a good bit of thought went into it, and it really worked out well for him. So those hogs are taking out that Tesla, and at this point he's got 1 cannon, an archer tower, and a wizard tower left. Ooh, and he does catch a very unlucky giant bomb on the back end of his attack. Luckily, he still has a good part of his kill squad still up, and quite a few hogs. And they just barely managed to take out that archer tower. The cannon was distracted by that queen. But either way, it does end up working out. D gets the 3, so we're gonna go ahead and fast forward through the cleanup part here. Yeah, this was a really interesting war. I've been over at Junior a couple times with my main account, just while my heroes are upgrading, and it's always a good time, guys. They're a fun group of players, and obviously very, very good at what they do. Okay, let's go ahead and check out 17, which is next on the list by Ryan. This is a different Ryan from the one in W.A.R. Raiders. And Ryan is coming in here with my favorite, Suicide Dragons with goho. Been using this strat for a few weeks now. I've used it in a few arranged wars, and I am not sure what those loons were for. That is not the best use of those loons, I don't think, especially with that air defense right there. In any case, a dragon pops out of that CC, and Ryan lays down that poison for it, slows it down. That queen is a little bit slow to engage it, but she does get on that dragon, and the rest of the CC troops pop out. Unfortunately, they weren't able to get into that poison spell. And Ryan is holding off on his dragons until a little bit later on in the raid, which is one way to do it. One philosophy is that if you wait, then you might be able to save your dragons a little bit, because the hogs might take out the defenses that are going to end up killing your dragons. I like to just get the dragons out of the way at the beginning and just let them kill the queen and die. But as you guys can see, because the hogs are now already making their way to this air defense, it's going to be really the first thing to threaten these dragons. He ends up having those 2 dragons left over for cleanup, as well as for one of them just went down, but it was taken a little bit for his pack of hogs. That archer tower was distracted on that dragon, so that was pretty nice. I might actually need to start timing my dragons that way. That I think is probably a little bit more efficient. But in any case, his hogs just tore through this base. There's only 2 cannons left, and he's got, looks like 8 or 9 hogs still standing. And he's got a good spread of troops on this base. 1 dragon is still left. His queen is still at full health with a bunch of archers following her around. And just a beautiful attack by Ryan, really nice. I don't know about those 3 loons at the beginning. I think that was a little bit of a waste of troop space. But in any case, he did get the job done, and they got it done with style. All right, the last attack we're going to check out is number 23 here by Buzz. This attack just, you know, I don't even know what to say about it. It is a crazy Frankenstein of an attack. I absolutely love these kinds of attacks, guys. This is a, you know, looks like this is kind of a goho valo. That's what I'm going to call it. I'm gonna guess, I haven't even seen this attack. I was scrolling through and I hit replay, watched about 10 seconds of it, saw the army comp, and I was like, yep, I'm gonna be showing this one in the recap. And I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he's gonna take out these 3 air defenses with his bulked up kill squad, you know, all those Valkyries, his golems and his heroes, and then he's gonna use hogs to snipe this air defense over here. That's my guess. Let's see how it plays out. His kill squad is making its way into this base, dropped a bunch of earthquake spells to open up just a huge part of this base, and the queen is getting on the defending CC troops. They go down very quickly. His king is about to go down. King goes down, but still has 3 Valks up. 1 Valk goes flying to those spring traps there. Heals the Valks there, which I thought was a very good call. Good value for that heal spell. Those Valks are going to be standing in it for quite a while. Yep, here he comes with the hogs, and he is laying down that heal for those 6 hogs. And I'm going to guess that because these defenses are grouped so close together that there can't be any spring traps between them, he's going to get a lot of value out of those hogs. And he is now coming in here with his loons just a little bit early because that 1 air defense still has not gone down. Could have waited on that. Loses quite a few loons to that air defense, but he's still got all these loons over here, as well as three loons left, and it's just not going to be a problem. So really cool attack by Buzz. I love the thought that went into it. This was just a great attack. That bomb ends up going off and looks like it takes out all those hogs. Wow. Okay. But he still has quite a bit left for cleanup here. A good spread on those loons. Wizards working on both the bottom as well as the top, and this is going to be a 3-star, guys. So really nice job by Buzz. Love this attack, man. Keep it up. All right, and guys, we have a very exciting war coming up this weekend. I'm not going to announce it just yet. I will be doing a challenge video very soon. So definitely stay tuned for that, guys. But anyway, great job again to FYSB Unbuckled. Great clan to work with. And of course, great job to W.A.R. Raiders Jr. We are super proud of them. And as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video and learned something from it. And this is Ryan with Cola Warrior Gaming, reminding you that We Are Raiders spells war.